Hi. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about the language for this week. You're going to do a review about the author, about how to use your dictionary, and you're going to talk about the table of contents of a book and all of those things. So what you're going to do is you're going to use this Chapter 7 review. You're going to answer all these questions. And this is going to be just like your test. So if you need help with this one, you definitely can ask for help. Then the next day, you're going to do this one right here. And this one is telling you it's basically the same thing as this. You're going to use this part to answer this question. You're going to use this part to answer these questions. Here on the back, you're going to do this part first is alphabetical order of the author. And then you're going to use this part to answer these questions. So that is what you're going to do for your language for next week. And then we're starting more of the nouns. So we did your basic nouns, your person, place, or thing. So now we're going to add proper nouns. And proper nouns are important because they're people's names. So Mrs. Brandt is capitalized. It's a capital M, Mrs., and then Brandt, capital B-R-A-N-D-T. So this right here these are capitalized. Now, if you have something that is wrong, for instance, if you were typing and you just were typing really fast and you forgot to capitalize something, here's how you would do it. So let's just say I had K. Brandt here. So I had it like this, right? K. Brandt. Well, we know that this is my first name is Cassie or Cassandra. The other kids were like, what? I didn't know that. So my name is Cassandra, and Cassandra starts with a K. So it's my name, so I need to underline it 3 times. Same thing for Brandt. Brandt is my last name, so I need to underline it 3 times. K. Brandt. Does that make sense? And whenever you see something that needs to be underlined. Now, the name of a person, the name of a place. So Seguin, New Braunfels, Haiti, Dominican Republic. I'm trying to think of places. Texas, the Ukraine, New Jersey. All of those places, they're names of places. So those would be capitalized. Now, if I said I'm going out west, I'm not giving you a specific place. So I don't need to underline or I don't need to capitalize west. But if I'm giving you a specific place, I'm going to San Diego, then I need to capitalize the S in San and the D in Diego. Okay? Capitalizing that way. And then the other thing we're going to do is capitalize or talk about abbreviations. So I did an abbreviation here with Mrs. Mrs. is spelled a little different. But there's also other ones. Like we have doctor. Okay, so doctor, that's the word doctor. But then we abbreviate it by putting it a DRW. Or DR period. You must have a period if you're going to do abbreviation. So for January is just Jan instead of all of those letters in there. So if you were to write today's date, which is one of the assignments, so you could do January. Yours probably would be February, which is F-E-B here, February. And then you can say February 1st, 2021. And you need to have a comma in here to show that. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is when you were talking about a place. So you live in New Braunfels, Texas. Between the city and the state, you need to have a comma. So like Seguin is where we are. And then you always have a comma, Texas. Okay. So if you see either the capitals are not there or the comma is not there, then that sentence is wrong and it needs to get fixed. Okay, so that's your language for this week. It shouldn't be too bad. It's not, it's pretty self-explanatory, and they do a really good job of teaching you how to use it and giving you a lot of examples here in the front to help. So if you're doing this back practice, then you can flip it over and just look at the individual. So you've got, I'm working on this one. Okay, I got to look. Hold on. Doctor is DR. Okay, got it. So that's how you would do those. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions.